This learning is Le'ili Nishmas Broya Bas Chananya, Maseches Demai, Perek Gimel, Mishna Daled. Hamoyle Chitim L'toichen Kuti or L'toichen Ama Eretz. Someone who brings their wheat to a miller who is either a Kuti, and the Kutim were people who converted to Yiddishkeit only because of circumstances, and their conversion was not complete. There were certain parts of Torah that they did not believe in. So if somebody brings their wheat to a miller who is either a kuti or a amaretz, and both of them are not trusted regarding trumas maisrus as well as regarding shvius. So the halacha is that becheskasan the maisrus v'la shvius. We consider it to be in the status of what the person gave to them, that the person gave to them wheat that was good for meiser and shvius, and we keep it in that status because we say, although they're not trusted for meisers and shvius, but we do trust that they gave back exactly what they got and that they did not exchange it. However, if it's l'teichen oivet kechavim, if a person brought their wheat to a miller who is a non-Jew, so then Demai. It's Demai because we're concerned that the guy may have exchanged it for wheat that he got from a different Yid, and maybe this other Yid is a Ama Aretz. The Mishnah continues, Hamafkid peireisov eitzel akuti oy eitzel Ama Aretz. If someone deposits for safekeeping their produce either by a kuti or by an amaretz, so becheskasen la maisrus v'la shvius, they stay in their status regarding maisrus and shvius, meaning we're not concerned that they exchanged it with produce that they received from another yid who is maybe an amaretz, because like we said, we're not concerned that they're going to exchange what they got for something else that they got from another person. And if it's eitzel la'evet kechavim, if the person deposited by a non-Jew, so then kipei reisav, it's like the produce of the non-Jew, because we're concerned that maybe he exchanged it for his own produce. However, that's not a problem because a non-Jew is not obligated in Meiser and Shvius. And so even though we're concerned that maybe he exchanged it, it doesn't matter because whether he gave back what he received or whether he exchanged it, the produce is still fine in regards to Meiser and Shvius. And Rabbi Shimon disagrees. He says, Demai, that if a person gives produce to a non-Jew, if he deposits it by a non-Jew for safekeeping, then what he receives back afterwards is Demai, because we're concerned that just like this Yid deposited something by the non-Jew, so too another Yid deposited it by the non-Jew, and that other Yid is maybe an Amaretz. However, the first opinion holds that by a miller, many people bring things to a miller. So this non-Jew is very likely to have received wheat from this Yid as well as from other Yidin who are maybe Amei Aretz. But when it comes to depositing an item for safekeeping, we're not concerned that others did the same. And so we're not concerned that anything was exchanged. And Rabbi Shimon argues and says that we are concerned that he got deposits from other Yidden and that maybe he exchanged it, and so it's Demai.